In this short video, I'm going to explain how your company can sell event tickets in HubSpot. So we're going to be using a third-party tool called Cartfuel, and what Cartfuel allows you to do is create payment forms and have your payments go directly into HubSpot, meaning that when you set up these payment forms, you can set up ticket, and then when people buy that ticket, that information, including the customer's details, goes directly into HubSpot. So to begin, all you need to do is go to cartfuel.io and start a free 14-day trial to follow along with this video. So what we're going to do is once you're in your HubSpot account, make sure that you have connected your Stripe account or PayPal. This is coming soon, but by the time you see this video, this will be released. So just connect your accounts, and then once you connect your accounts, go to external integrations and then connect your HubSpot account. All you need to do is click the orange button, and then you will be presented with different accounts that you need to connect in order to connect it. Select the one you want to connect, and then you'll be good to go. So once you have your HubSpot account connected and your payment gaze connected, then you're going to go under product actions and you're going to click on new product sequence. So a product sequence is basically a payment form. The reason why Cartfuel calls it a sequence is because with Cartfuel, you can actually do one-click upsells and order bumps to maximize your average order value. So it's not just, you can sell one thing, you can sell multiple things inside of Cartfuel. So we're going to give our sequence a name, and we're going to say ticket selling event. And this is just for internal use, and then we can add a product here, and we can say HubSpot ticket, right? And maybe this is $100. And then you can choose a billing frequency. You can do one time or you can do recurring. If you do recurring, you can use Stripe products, meaning you can set your product up in Stripe first, or you don't have to do that. You can literally just set it up here and it will charge the $100 every single month. And then if you wanted to expire that subscription, then you can set amount here. So you can say 2 months or 1 month. So basically saying like after 1 month, this will cancel, or after 2 months, this will cancel. And then you just click on save and that will designate. But for now, we'll just do it one time. I'm going to click on save. And one thing I'll do though, I'm going to click on edit. I'm going to add a quantity field because when you're talking about tickets, you can buy more than one ticket normally. So we'll say we'll do more than one, right? So when you hit the plus icon, you give the options to sell more than one ticket. You can add another product here. So we can say HubSpot ticket VIP, right? And then you have the option to buy a VIP ticket. And we'll turn the quantity field for that one as well. We'll click on save, and now we have our two products. We have our HubSpot ticket, and then we have our HubSpot ticket VIP. Perfect. So now down here, you can actually change the currency if you want. You can add a product description. You can also charge additional fees. So maybe there's a processing fee or a service fee. And then you could put your fee price here. Maybe it's $5, right? And now you're going to charge an additional $5 on top of whatever they buy here. So if it's a $100 ticket, then it's $105 because you're charging the service fee. So that's a pretty neat feature, especially when you're selling tickets. So you can do adding countdown timers here. You can add phone number field. You might want that. You can actually use your HubSpot form. So if you set up a HubSpot form and you want that to show up on the payment form, you can toggle that on. And it will show up here. I'll turn that off for now. You can also do shipping fields. So if you are sending them a physical ticket, maybe it's a digital ticket, but if it's a physical ticket, you can collect that information. Or maybe you're sending them a gift because they bought the ticket. Maybe it's something like that. You can do that by just toggling this on. You can see that the shipping fields appear here. I'm going to toggle that off for now. You can add coupons, so maybe you're going to offer them some type of coupon in your email sequences. You can do that as well. And you can also add order bumps. So maybe you want to set up an order bump for a table talk or something like that, where they get exclusive access to you. You can do that by first setting up an order bump here. And then once you set it up, you can select it from the drop down. So you can see that I can just select this and now this will be added to my total, or I can select this and this will be added to my total. So order bumps are a neat feature for you to increase your average order value. I'm going to turn that off. You can also add donations to this payment form. All right, let's go to the next step. Next step is step 2, and that's all about customization. So you can change the font, you can change the form style, you can also change the header text. So if you don't want this to be there, you can totally remove that and this as well, or you can keep it and change it. You can also change the text, so the text color of the header. You can also change the placeholder text. So you can say enter your full name instead of enter full name, right? Or enter your email address instead of enter email address. You can also split the name, so meaning that if you want the first name and last name to be different than it on one line, you can do that as well. The buttons, you can change the button text. So you could say, yes, I want to attend this event. Perfect. You can change the button color. Maybe I want it to be a pink. And then you can change the button size and also the button radius. Perfect. You can also change the coupon button color. So if you click on this, you see that there's an apply button. So you can change this color to be whatever color you want. Maybe you want it to be this purple. Perfect. Awesome. So now what we can do is go to URL, and here you can actually enter the terms of service or the privacy policy URL. I highly recommend this, especially if you're selling tickets. You want to make sure that people know maybe it's non-refundable and they need to know that. And you can enter the URL, and then down here, it will actually place the URL that you put here. And whenever someone clicks on this, they will go to this URL that you enter here. You can do some custom code. You can do some custom CSS. We don't support, like if you reach out to our support team and you have some issues, we're not going to be really helpful because we don't really know the code that you're entering. So you make sure that you know code if you're trying to use these two features. All right, let's go to the next step. Next step is step 3, page after purchase. Where are they going to go after they buy these tickets? Are they going to go to the thank you page, or are you going to try to sell them more products? If you're trying to sell them more products, then that's called an upsell. And you can turn that on, and you can enter the upsell URL here. So for example, in my HubSpot account, I can go to my website, and let me just switch into my dev account. Okay, so I can go into my website, and you'll see that I have different landing pages here. So I have a HubSpot test page, an upsell page, a digital course page, and a thank you page. So for example, maybe I wanted to sell them a course on the event, right? Maybe it's a course about what to do when you get to this event. I don't know, but you get the idea. You can sell them digital courses, or maybe you want to sell them a book of yours that will teach them all about HubSpot, right? You can do that as well. So there's different things that you can do. It doesn't really matter about what you name the page. It's all about what you do inside of here. So you can set up the products here, and you can also offer multiple upsells. So let's say that I wanted to say this was a HubSpot tell all book. Right, and you can see here it's updating. Maybe the price is going to be $47, and maybe I want to charge an additional fee. So maybe it's going to be a shipping fee, right? Because you know that they're going to buy this book with the ticket, right? So you want to get their shipping information from the initial payment. So actually, we can actually set that up. So let's go here and just turn this on real quick. And there we go, boom. So now when we get to this step, we can actually ship them the book. All right, perfect. So there's some other options down here. I'm not going to really talk about that. Let's change the style though. Let's change the upsell button color, and let's change that to this blue. Yeah, let's keep it consistent with the pink. I'm kind of feeling the pink. Perfect. Okay, so then we could change the upsell button text, and we could say, yes, I want this book. Perfect. And we could do the same thing, changing the button size and also the button radius. The custom code area is pretty much the same as step 1. And then after upsell, where are we going to send them after they buy this book? Okay, or before we dive into the rest of the video, we like to thank our video sponsor, Cartfuel. Cartfuel is the easiest and quickest way for you to accept one-time and recurring payments in HubSpot. All you need to do is connect your Stripe or PayPal account, configure your payment form by adding countdown timers, coupons, or order bumps, then copy and paste the code they provide you onto any site, including WordPress or HubSpot pages. Did we mention Cartfuel has one-click upsells? That's right, your customers can order more products without having to re-enter their credit or debit card with a single click. But you want to know what's the best part? When a sale occurs with Cartfuel, your customer's name, email address, phone number, and products they purchase will teleport into HubSpot. It's like magic. This means you can trigger workflows to boost customer retention and decrease refund rates. All this and more with no custom code needed. Try Cartfuel for free for 14 days by clicking the link in the description or comment section of this video. All right, let's get back to the content. Maybe they don't buy the book, but we got to send them somewhere. So inside of here, I already set up a thank you page. So what I'm going to do is click on view, and I am going to paste this link inside of Cartfuel. So they're going to go here, and they're going to go here. I just noticed that I did not place the link here. So one thing you want to do is when you turn this on, you want to make sure that you have a link here, because obviously they need to go somewhere. In this case, it's going to be an upsell page. So I already have my upsell page set up. So I'm going to click on view, and I'm going to go copy that and do the same thing. So this right here correlates to the upsell page, right? So after they buy these tickets, they're going to go to this upsell page, right? And then they have the tell-all book, then they can buy the book. this link here correlates to the thank you page or the page after they buy the upsell. So in this case, it's going to be a thank you page. It could be another upsell, totally up to you. But I'm going to stop it here. I'm not going to sell additional products after this book. So what you can do is change the thank you text. So maybe you say, no, I don't need this book right now, right? And then you'll be good to go. So then after that, I'll click on next step. And step 4, we integrate with some apps. So you can integrate with Kajabi, for example, if you wanted to send them the book inside of Kajabi, right? Maybe it's a digital book and not a physical, right? You get the idea. But you can set that up easily. We have videos talking about that, so you can go check those videos out. And then step 5 is you can send an email from Cartfuel. Maybe you want to send a quick little email confirming that they bought the book, and then maybe you'll send the actual book or the fulfillment of the email from HubSpot. Totally up to you. But for now, we're going to click on save, and now we're going to place these codes, our payment form, on our HubSpot site. So we have a little video here showing you what you need to do, but I'm going to show you right here, right now. So the first thing is you want to click on this first block of code. Okay, you don't have to do anything with the code. All you need to do is click on it, and it will copy it for you. Then the next thing you're going to do is go to your HubSpot account. This doesn't have to be on HubSpot. You can literally paste this anywhere. In this case, we're just using HubSpot, but you can literally use WordPress or Webflow or any other website builder that accepts embeds. So we're going to go into our HubSpot account, and we're going to go to the asset marketplace. And the reason why we have to go to the asset marketplace is because we need to download a free module that HubSpot provides, and it's called the HTML module. So it's this one right here. If you don't see it, all you need to do is type in HTML. All right. So you click on this one, and you're going to click on this orange button that says install. I already have mine installed, so that's why it's not showing. And then once you have it installed, you'll be able to follow along with the video. So go back to your landing pages, and you're going to either create a landing page or use a landing page that you already have, that you already built previously. In this case, I have my HubSpot test page, and I'm just going to click on edit. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down a bit just so that I can see this area, and I'm going to delete this. And then in here, I'm going to search for HTML. And then we're going to drag this over here. Okay. And then what you're going to do is click on this little box. And then inside of this box, you're going to paste that code that we got from Cartfuel. Perfect. And then you're going to come here and copy the second block of code, and you're going to paste it right below it. So give it a space and then below it. Click on apply changes. And then you're going to click on update. So you can see that this ticket payment form is here. So we're going to click on update and update the page now. Perfect. Okay, so now we have this page. So now we got to do the upsell, because we're offering an upsell. We're going to go and create an upsell page. I already have mine, so I'm going to click on edit, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go back to Cartfuel, grab this block of code by just clicking on it, and then I'm going to delete this, and we'll do the same thing. So we'll do HTML, drag it over, and we will make sure this is selected, and then paste, and then come back here and copy the second block of code, and then paste, click on apply changes. And as you can see, it's already appearing. So we click on update, and we'll update the page now. Now that we pasted the codes there, it's time to test this out. So let's test it. Let's go to our first main product page. So let's go here and view. Perfect. Okay. So now we are going to test it out. For you, you're going to be in a live application. So what you need to do to test it is just make sure you're in test mode and turn this on. And then I also recommend that you basically test it with a real credit card though, because you just want to make sure, right? You never know. So what I like to do is just change this from whatever price it is to $1 and test it out with a real card. Make sure it goes to the pages I want it. Make sure that the payment goes through, and then I can go back in and then change out the price again. So what I'm going to do now is go to our main page, and I'm just going to start entering this information in. So I'm going to say my address. Let's see. Here we go. And the city name, and perfect. All right. So I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to actually uncheck one of these. Let's do no VIP, but 2 of this, and then update. Perfect. So our total is 219. Okay. So the reason why there's an additional tax for California, so like if I were to choose a different state, that tax is not going to appear. The reason why that's happening is because we set up tax rules inside of our account. So we have tax rules here, and you can set taxes for different states, for example. So this is like a 7% tax. and you can do that very easily. So what I want to do for now though is I'm just gonna change the state to Florida so that that tax is not there, and then I'm gonna select credit card and I'm gonna enter my full name. So, and then I'll enter my phone number, and then we'll do 424242. Perfect. So when we're testing out, we always use 424242 because that is what you want to use for the fake credit card details. And as long as it's a future date, and the CVC could be anything, and then everything else can be pretty much anything. But we use these credentials for testing. Okay, so now let's click on the button, and it's going to redirect us to our upsell page that we set up. So this is the tell all book. I don't know if we didn't set, so let's go check this out. I don't know if we didn't set a shipping fee. Maybe we didn't set a shipping fee. So right here, we're just gonna click on edit, and we're gonna go to step 3, and I did not. So I did not put a shipping fee here. So it should be 5. There we go, perfect. So what you can do is you can just save this, and then once you save it, you can refresh this. I'll just refresh it, and then it should update. There we go. So now I can say, yes, I want this book, or no, I don't want this book. Regardless of what I press, it's gonna redirect us to that thank you page. So let's say that I do want this book, and now we're redirected to this thank you page. And here's a form where you can enter more information. But let's go into our HubSpot account and go to contacts. And you can see here, there I am. My phone number's there, everything's there. And here we are, I bought my ticket. I got 2 tickets. And I also got the book, right? And then if you want to see the address information, if you click on view all properties and you go to contact activity down here, you'll see that my city is there and my address is there, so that you can send out the book, obviously. So that is how you sell tickets using Cartfuel. You'll be able to create a payment form and then create those tickets and have that information go into HubSpot. And then inside of HubSpot, you can set up your workflows or your pipelines to make sure that your sales team is following up with people, maybe trying to upgrade the people that buy the tickets. But with this tool, it's really easy for you to sell tickets and then have those the properties go into HubSpot for your use. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up. It really helps get the videos to other people like yourself, and leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions for future videos. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.